Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. It's been about a little over 1 week since the earthquake in northeastern Japan and the tsunami. Um, and now we have the problem with the nuclear reactors in Fukushima. Um, a lot of stuff has been going on, as you probably have heard in the news. For one, there's all the crap going on with certain famous people saying really stupid stuff, and I think I posted a blog on it. I don't know if I actually posted the blog. I wrote a blog, suggesting that maybe those guys, instead of being dumb and making really bad jokes about this crisis, maybe they could actually donate some of their money to help out with this ordeal, because it's really serious, and these people need help. Like, yeah, they probably need smiles on their face as well, but smiles on their face are not caused by making really offensive jokes. Like some people were trying to defend them, saying, oh, well, we need comedy so that we can try to laugh and get through this difficult time. It's like, okay, well, maybe you need a laugh, but you also have a house and all of your family is alive, from this disaster right now. So, you know, that's not what those people need. Those people, they need food, they need shelter, they need water, they need to be healthy, so making jokes about it is just dumb. Um, so there's that. The other thing is that the media sucks. I mean, I can't really put it. And that's probably the shortest and best way to put it. The media sucks. Um, Someone replied to a comment on Facebook. I commented on how most people will only read news headlines and not pay attention to the rest of the article. um, and that's how they'll get their information. That is to say that there have been a lot of articles going around where the headline will say Japan has 48 hours to avoid Chernobyl, but the actual article, like the content of the article, just talks about how pessimistic France is. But these people aren't going to read that. They're going to just read the headline and be like, "Oh my gosh, everyone is in danger. Japan is going to die," or something dumb like that. So this person replied to what I said about that. They were telling me how the average American will only read the first 6 paragraphs of an article, which I think that's too much. Like, I don't even believe they'll read 6 paragraphs. I think they'll read like 2 sentences before they move on. But yeah, it's like I blame the media for not writing. Like, they write these stupid headlines. They have to be doing it on purpose. The whole Japan has another 48 hours. That has to be on purpose, because that's just like, how can you write such a misleading headline, and then just write content that's just completely different? Or not completely different, but like, that people are going to read that headline. I know you're probably just doing it to get people's attention, but those people aren't going to read the whole thing. They're just going to use that, to support their argument that they think this is going to be another Chernobyl, because, well, I'm not even going to go into that specifically, but basically, there were a lot of factors separating Chernobyl from this. For one, I mean, the reactors are built differently. And in Chernobyl, the reactor actually just, pretty much exploded, and that's how the radiation spread. In this case, there have been explosions, but these explosions are a lot smaller because of what the company is doing to try to prevent it. So even if it can't be 100% prevented, it's, the measures are greater than what was done or not done in Chernobyl. So, radiation does spread. Um, more and more articles have been coming up, thank goodness, saying that um, it will not be as bad as people think. The radiation will not. Okay. So I heard that there are very, very tiny levels of radiation as far as California. And by tiny, 1/1,000,000th of a dose that you get from everyday things. So basically, from everyday things, we are getting more radiation than we are from this, or than people in California are from this crisis. I don't know about my area. I actually haven't checked my own area as far as radiation levels go, but I live west of all of this, and the radiation forecast has been showing it as the radiation blowing east. So it's blowing in the opposite direction of where I am. But even so, the evacuation zone wasn't even that high. I've heard different numbers. I don't know which one it is. I've seen 400. I've seen 500. I've seen 600 miles. I think it's miles. That Ono is from Fukushima. Whatever the number actually is, it's much higher than the evacuation zone, which means I'm not in danger. Even Tokyo is not really in danger. But, people don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. They're just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be like Chernobyl. This is so dangerous. Even though I live in California, or even though I live in China, or even though I live in India, I got to take these iodine pills to prevent radiation in my body. It's like, okay. Like I said, the levels are very, 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 very low. Second of all, iodine pills aren't even good for you if they're not taken correctly. They can actually do damage. But, these people are just buying it up because they believe all of this hype. And sorry to say, you guys are dumb for believing it, because, all you had to do is just read the right articles, like keep doing research. Don't just read the first article you see with the misleading headline and just believe that. Or, don't panic, just actually get information. That's what I've been doing, since this happened. I've been getting information, and I've had people worry about me just because I live in the same country as where this is all happening. And I've assured them I am okay. I am 100% okay. We don't have I live in Western Japan. We don't have a food shortage. Everything's been going normally. I don't need to go home. I've heard that some schools, I like to laugh at those schools, and I feel sorry for the students from those schools that were studying abroad here. I've heard certain schools have called back their students, just immediately called back their students. Now, too soon. Just too soon to cancel it. Didn't even give them the opportunity to travel to some other part of the country that's safer. They were just like, no, you have to come home, and we're going to cancel your study abroad program. If it were me, I'd be really, really pissed about that. because, like I said, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Fortunately, my school, University of Maryland, um, the, my school's a little bit more reasonable, and might have something to do with the fact that we have, um, we're known for having a lot of good science professors. So we have people that really do know what they're talking about when they say that this crisis, that the radiation levels are not as dangerous as people are, as some media is making it out to be. So they haven't called anyone back yet. Um, Actually, one of my friends right now is staying with me, um, and he was going to school in Tokyo. He was actually on spring break right now, and the school told him, it's we advise you to leave Tokyo, and even though Tokyo is not dangerous either, um, they've been changing some things around in Tokyo. Like I think the trains are only running at 50% power. There are people that were buying up food in the grocery stores and convenience stores, to try to stock up on, for something that's not that serious. Um, and so, it's a little bit harder to find food there. So he's staying with me right now. So that's good. Like I said, everything's normal here. But yeah, my point is that some schools aren't being rational about this because not only have they called back they've called back students that live on different islands of Japan. They've just called back everybody that lives in Japan, even though this disaster is in one region, northeast. Which I just think, like I said, if that happened to me, I'd be really, really pissed off. I, if, and then if I had gone back and could transfer schools, I would do that too. Because I was like, you guys are stupid. You guys are really stupid. Just not paying attention. Not paying attention to this crisis. You're just panicking. That's basically what it is. It's panicking. Other countries are freaking out too much. France, oh my gosh. Oh, France. Like, as far as media goes, I've heard that France is the most pessimistic about that. They were the ones saying that this was going to be like Chernobyl. I'm just like, you guys aren't paying attention. This is ridiculous. You're just not paying attention. Like, this is just so bad. Everyone's gonna die. Stupid. Anyway, like I said, yes, it's a serious situation. You know, people over there need food, and some people still can't find their families. And yes, there are levels of radiation in that area. If something happens, like if for some reason the forecasted wind blows in the opposite direction towards the Kansai area, then yeah, I'll go back. But right now, I'm fine. So yeah, basically that's it. I'm actually about to go shopping later today. Yeah, everything's okay here. So anyway, one more thing. Thank you to everyone who commented on my last video. I know I had some regular viewers commenting, and I also know that I had some people who were just passing by commenting. So I just want to say thanks for that. There was one person who commented on my video not long ago, like maybe about 7 hours from me making this video, and obviously he was a troll. I'm trying to remember what he said. Oh, like something like, You know what? No, I'm not even gonna say what he said. Basically, it was just something really racist. And when I saw it, I was like, you know what? I know he's just trolling. Like, I went to his profile page, and all the comments that people left on his page were just angry comments saying how, he's a troll and he's stupid and he's racist, that kind of crap. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to reply to the comment. I'm just going to flag it as spam and block this person from commenting. Um, but I mean, for that particular video, I didn't leave the approval requirement up because I figured people would be looking for videos and were just stopping by. But I also knew that I would get comments like that, so I wanted the opportunity to actually block somebody, just because I really wanted to. So, yay, I got to block somebody for the first time. But yeah, that guy's dumb. Um, Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully things will return to normal soon. Um, yeah. So hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later.